Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at Jeremiah chapter 1.
Yeah, it's a really foundational chapter, sets up everything for the prophet Jeremiah.
Absolutely. It kicks off his story, this pretty dramatic calling he receives.
Right, and it gives us the context, too. He's a priest from Anathoth, just outside Jerusalem.
And the timing is critical, isn't it? During the reigns of Josiah, then Jehoiakim, and Zedekiah.
Exactly, leading right up to that devastating moment in the Babylonian exile, a period of just massive upheaval, politically and spiritually.
So into this chaos, God speaks to Jeremiah. And the words are, well, kind of staggering.
They really are. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you.
Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations.
Wow. It frames his entire existence, doesn't it? Before he even was, there was this divine intention.
So it wasn't like Jeremiah woke up one day and thought, maybe I'll be a prophet.
Not according to this text, no.
Right.
It emphasizes it's preordained. Not about his readiness or his choice, but about God's purpose already being in place.
Okay, so you hear this immense calling, this destiny laid out before you were even born. How does Jeremiah react?
Not with a big heroic yes. That's what's so relatable.
Right, he pushes back immediately.
Yeah, his first words are basically, sovereign Lord, I don't know how to speak, I'm only a child. Total feeling of inadequacy.
He feels too young, not skilled enough with words. The very thing a prophet needs.
Exactly. It's a genuine sense that this task is just way too big for him.
And God's response is fascinating. It's immediate and very firm.
No coddling. It's do not say I am only a child.
Tells him straight up, you must go
Uh.
and say whatever I command you. Do not be afraid, for I am with you and will rescue you.
It's this powerful counter. It dismisses his self-assessment, doesn't matter how you feel about your youth, and replaces it with a command and a promise.
So the feeling of being inadequate is acknowledged, but overridden.
Sort of, yeah. It's like saying, your feelings are valid, but they aren't the deciding factor here. My presence is. The focus shifts entirely from Jeremiah's weakness to God's power and support.
The instruction isn't be good enough, it's go because I am with you.
Precisely. And then there's that symbolic action.
Oh, right. God reaching out, touching his mouth.
Yeah. Now I have put my words in your mouth. It reinforces that the message isn't Jeremiah's own creation. The words themselves are supplied.
Supplied for a massive job description, too.
Absolutely huge. See, today I appoint you over nations and kingdoms. And then the verbs.
To uproot and tear down, to destroy and overthrow. Pretty heavy stuff first.
Right, judgment first, but then also to build and to plant. So it covers both disruption and hope, judgment, and eventual restoration.
A message guaranteed to stir things up.
Yeah.
And the visions seem to confirm that, don't they?
They do. First, that almond tree branch.
Signifying watchfulness, that God is ready to act quickly.
Exactly. God is watching to make sure his word happens. And then the second vision.
The boiling pot tilting from the north, that sounds ominous.
It is. It signifies disaster coming from the north. And the text explicitly links it to the people's actions.
Forsaking God, worshiping idols. So the judgment message is tied directly to their unfaithfulness.
Yes, he's being sent with this incredibly difficult news, knowing it's going to provoke a reaction. Fierce opposition.
Which makes that final charge and promise even more powerful.
It really lands with force. Get yourself ready. Stand up and say, whatever I command you. Do not be terrified by them.
Or I will terrify you before them. That's intense.
It is. But then comes the assurance. Today I have made you a fortified city, an iron pillar, and a bronze wall.
Basically, you will be protected. You'll be strong, not in yourself, but because I'm making you so.
Right. They will fight against you, but will not overcome you, for I am with you and will rescue you. It's an incredible promise of resilience founded entirely on God's presence.
So chapter 1 takes us from this seemingly unprepared young person to a divinely commissioned messenger. It hits hard on inadequacy met by empowerment.
Yeah, it shows that raw human fear isn't disqualifying. Instead, it becomes the very place where divine strength and protection are promised most clearly.
And it sets up the tension for his whole ministry, delivering hard truths, facing opposition, but with this bedrock promise of God's presence.
As you reflect on this, maybe consider that dynamic, the call that feels way beyond you, the sense of not being enough. Where does the strength come from? Jeremiah 1 suggests it's not about finding it in yourself, but receiving it, being made into that fortified city by the one who calls. What might that look like when you face something that feels too big?